if we're going to talk about Chinese art, the place we should begin is with calligraphy. And there are a few reasons for that. One is that writing is something that every literate person did every day. And when I say writing, what I mean is taking a brush, usually a smaller brush than this, taking an inkstone and taking ink, but rarely ink this size, more likely ink around this size, grinding it with water in the stone, holding it in your hand, dipping it into the ink, and writing. And if we think of writing as an act that's involved, then you can begin to see that, in fact, everybody, every day who writes is involved in the production of art. Now, that's one reason to begin with calligraphy, because, in fact, it reminds us that art, in this sense, is something that every literate person participates in. The other reason is because it has meaningfulness at a certain level of abstraction. We assume that the way somebody walks, talks, reflects their character in some sense. And it's also true, I think, that there's an assumption in China that the way a person writes reveals something of their character, not only in the content of what they write, but in the very way in which the ink flows through the brush onto the page to form Chinese characters. There's another aspect of this that makes calligraphy, it strikes me, very special. That is, calligraphy is meaningful as art in part because you can only do it if you've studied other people's styles. You can only do it as an artist, so to speak, as somebody who knows the styles of others. Now, today we're particularly fortunate to have a guest who will come in and talk with us about calligraphy. His name is Professor Bai Qianshen, and he is both a scholar of calligraphy in Chinese history and a great calligrapher himself. Professor Bai,
hi.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
We've known each other for years now,
yeah.
And we've asked you today to show us something about Chinese calligraphy by doing it. Could you tell us a few things about what you're planning to do?
What I'm going to do today is that I will show calligraphy in different styles and also in different scripts. And I should clarify the two concepts. And the scripts are the writings in different forms developed in Chinese history. Chinese calligraphers use them sometimes at the same time. You know, even some scripts no longer used in everyday, but for calligraphers, they still write it.
So a person could have a style, but they could also write using different scripts.
Yes.
And that's what we're going to see some of today.
And also in terms of styles, and I would say before the probably Yuan Dynasty, and usually a calligrapher master in one particular style, in one particular script. That means, for instance, Su Shi wrote in writing script, he would wrote in his own, personal style. But probably after Yuan Dynasty, some calligraphers master several styles. They learned from other masters.
So this is really a later development in Chinese history that we have people who are as versatile as you are.
Later history. But also, in the Wang Xizhi's time, a personal style may change.
So this would be in the 3rd, 4th century.
4th century, yes. But there's a later development that, because the accumulation of canons, people study different canons, they master different styles. So, yes.
Well, let's get to business and see how it's done.
Okay, thank you.